Fox 2 News. News that works for you. Starts now.
William Melendez appearing before a judge today. The former Inkster cop turning himself in, arraigned on 2 felony counts in the beating of Floyd Dent. He's charged with misconduct and assault.
And while the criminal case against him moves forward, Inkster's mayor is promising an internal investigation. Fox 2's Amy Lang live with the latest. Amy.
William Melendez turned himself in first thing this morning. By this afternoon, he was here in Inkster Court. But city officials say this investigation is far from over.
People versus William Melendez.
46-year-old William Melendez before the judge for his arraignment. The former Inkster police officer charged with the January beating of motorist Floyd Dent, seen here on police dash cam video. Melendez charged with misconduct in office, mistreatment of a prisoner, and assault with intent to do great bodily harm, less than murder.
He's been vilified in the media now for at least a month. I think he's as upbeat as he can be under these circumstances. My hope is that everybody will keep an open mind, even though they've heard and seen some things that look pretty damaging.
Things the city of Inkster now vowing will never happen again.
We endeavor to take action to ensure that the circumstances which comprise of the Dent-Melendez incident are never repeated.
The mayor saying city council ordered an investigation into the circumstances surrounding the assault, as well as the city's response. The city manager and city attorney now have to turn in a report within 5 days by April 27th.
There's questions that came to me regarding the video of Dent on the street. And what about the other officers in that video? The answer to you is they will be under investigation as well. Where deemed appropriate, immediate disciplinary action will take place.
And questions about when the prosecutor's office actually had the video. This is what Wayne County Prosecutor Kim Worthy said Monday.
It's important to note that this office first heard of this case on March the 23rd of 2015, even though it occurred on January the 28th. At no time before that were we informed of this by the Inkster Police Department or by the attorney for Mr. Dent.
But court records clearly show that's not true.
I don't want anybody to get confused. There was no intent to hide. There was no intent to conceal.
You see, a resisting and obstructing charge against Floyd Dent had been dismissed at his preliminary exam on March 18th, when the judge saw the video then. And the assistant Wayne County prosecutor on the case had seen it before that.
On January 30th, the IPD submitted a warrant request, and in that warrant request, we indicated that patrol car video was available. Additionally, when the prosecutor requested that video, it was made available to her office that same day. And it was made available prior to the airing of the story. And if you look at the judicial record, you'll see that it was actually discussed in the preliminary exam.
Remember, the prosecutor's office had viewed this video and initially authorized charges against Floyd Dent, not William Melendez. Still, so many questions in this case, but city leaders say they're now headed in the right direction.
I'm glad to see the process worked. I'm glad to see that justice is being served.
As for William Melendez, his bond was set at $25,000 cash. He was transported to the Wayne County Jail. His next court date is May 6th. For now, live in Inkster, I'm Amy Lang, Fox 2 News.
Well, Amy, is Melendez and his attorney worried about all the publicity this case has received if this goes to trial?
David Lee, his attorney, did tell us he's quite concerned about the level of publicity and all that's been shown on TV over and over and over again. He says he doesn't think his client can get a fair trial here, and he may seek a change of venue down the road.
All right, we know you'll stay on top of this case. Thanks, Amy.